In the whole podcast, we rocking out with another episode, man. It's your boy Knowledge. We sitting down in the pod this afternoon. We got a special guest in the
Hey
house.
y'all, hey
I'm
y'all.
gonna let her introduce herself.
Okay, hey y'all. So my name is Dajuh Sawyer. Shout out to Knowledge and Through the Whole Podcast for having me on this evening.
Right, appreciate coming on. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. We need them viewers. Make sure you comment. Make sure you lock into that. So I got a couple. I got how did we bump into each other? How did we meet?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, this how Torelli
Right.
Torelli hit me and he like, hey, uh, this nice young lady who rock out with these pop shops.
Yeah.
Is it pop shops.
Pop up.
Pop ups.
Yeah.
She looking for media.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, that's cool. I would love to do the media part of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I reached out to you and it was like, boom, it was instant.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, really, it was just very organic how we met.
Right.
Like, I do a lot of stuff in the community already, and to really, he's been a part of my movement
Right.
since I really been out here in like St. Pete or whatever. He's just
Right.
been very, very supportive.
Right.
And you were the first person like that he dropped, and he was just
Yeah.
like,
Shout
"You
out
need
to
to be
Relly.
here." He was like, "Yeah, definitely." Y'all need to change or whatever,
Right.
and the rest has been made. Like
Yeah.
you came through
Yeah.
to my event
I
and
tried.
showed nothing but energy to everybody that was there.
You're in the hole, man.
Yeah, and it was really great positive energy. So like, just it was pretty ironic how God aligns you
Yeah.
with people and through word of mouth. So word of mouth is big too, y'all. So
That's true.
you just never know who you may meet.
That's true. That's true. So, I just wanted to just touch that real quick. Let me just ask you a question. Like first off, like where are you from?
Well, I'm from St. Pete, born
St.
and
Pete.
raised.
Okay.
St. Petersburg, Florida, born and raised.
Okay.
Yep.
So St. Pete, high school. Wait. First of all, when you say St. Pete, what part of St. Pete? Because St. Pete, that it is different little sets. What part?
So my family is originally from like the Jordan Park area, like my
Okay.
grandparents,
Okay.
my parents, they
Right.
grew up in Jordan Park.
Right.
And I grew up on like 31st Street in
Okay.
Lakewood Estates.
Okay.
So I'm born and raised.
She
in
said
St.
that with
Pete.
pride.
Uh,
She said, I ain't gonna lie, but it's nice over there.
Yeah, but my family roots, nothing but Jordan Park. Back then, Jordan Park High School, Jordan Park Elementary,
Right.
was the only school that people that looked like us had the option to go to, and
Right.
that was the area, where a lot of blacks
Yeah.
they could only afford.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
my roots is Jordan Park.
So Jordan Park roots, but stayed over there by Lakewood.
Yeah.
It's a nice combination.
I went to Gibbs.
I was getting ready to say,
Yes.
we gotta ask the alumni, the Gibbs. What's up with Gibbs, man? Gibbs is like. Gibbs is Gibbs is like a culinary art school. You could take up it's a program school. It's like
So they have like different stuff, and I was actually kind of blown away with like all the stuff that they have at the school. Like
Right.
I graduated in 2014. I was in their business program.
Okay.
They have performing arts, the cooking, everything. So shout out to Gibbs High, Gladiators, class of 2014. We lit.
Okay. I'm talking about lit, boy. Don't do it. So being that you went to Gibbs 2014, after high school, now we just gonna touch a little bit,
Right.
because I think in the urban communities, we don't touch enough on what we do after high school.
Right.
Because we think it's a struggle just getting through high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So some people just be like, oh, I'm done after high school.
Right.
They go get a job or do something. What did you do after high school?
So for me, I almost took that route. I'm gonna just be open and transparent with you, because
Right.
like you said, like high school, it was fun. Like it wasn't a struggle at all, but it was just like a lot of schools I really didn't get into that I really wanted to go to.
Right.
And I was gonna give up, but my mom, she pushed me to
Shout out to moms, man.
Yeah, to like apply and stuff like that. And then my granddad was like, apply to FAMU.
Wow.
And My oh my, that was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. Right. So I went off to college.
Okay.
That summer, August of 2014, okay. I went out to FAMU in Tallahassee.
Okay.
And
shout out to Rappers.
Yes, right. It was lit. It was amazing. Right. It was amazing.
So, that's crazy. You was on the hills.
Yes.
Going up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how was the culture at a college like that, at an all black school?
It was like.
And technically, and let me rephrase that. It's not an all black school.
But predominantly.
Predominantly black school.
Yeah.
So how was it? How was the culture?
So it was amazing. Like, it was refreshing. Like, coming from St. Pete and growing up in like a fast paced lifestyle. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just like, where you have family members who you have some of them who have got their high school diploma. Right. Where you have a few that went to college. Where you have a few that play pro football that did this and did that. But majority of it is in and out of jail. This and that. So you try not to let your circumstances limit you. Regarding your future. So I was just so taken back when I got to FAMU and I was seeing like women and men. Young, 18 years old, some 17 years old, coming into school just like me, that look like me, that's just really just out here trying to make it. And it was just very motivating. Like, you get like open to like the Greeks and this and to that, and like
wait, hold on, slow down. A lot of people don't understand. Not the Greek restaurant. Let them know what Greek. What
so Greek? Like sororities and fraternities. So I did not pledge anything, but like that was very new to me too. Right. Honestly, and it was just like a culture of just like black uplift. Like every time you turn around, you have a young person that's like sitting next to me in class. They got like 2 businesses. Right. This girl done already made $5,000 this week because she's selling house. Right. This person over here, he cutting hair in his dorm. He done made my 2 stats. Like, it was so motivating, like, to be around young people like that. And it was FAMU. It was a really, really great school. Like, before I got there, a lot of people were saying, like, it's a party school. Right. But honestly, anywhere you go, St. Pete. That's like, real. You got Epic College right down the street. I've been to college a few times to their parties. And they do stuff, too. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, it is what you make it. That's and as long as you go to class, go to school is for you. That's right. I did. I took care of business, but I'm one thing about me, I'm gonna have some fun. That's right. I definitely did have fun. That's right. And I wouldn't take anything back. That's real. Now you have to be disciplined. Though. Yeah. There has to be a certain amount of discipline that you have to put out for yourself. Right. Like as far as getting up on time, going to class, making sure those assignments were done in an orderly time, in orderly fashion. Yeah. But you did party a little. Yeah. Okay. But at the end of the day, what did you come out of school? What did you do? Did you party or did you finish? Yeah. So I finished. I did both. So. Yeah, I did my studies. And the reason why I asked that question, y'all, because she gave her analysis was so raw about how she went to school and she broke it down, but she didn't even get to the end. She didn't do the finish line. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to understand. You go to school, but there is a finish line. So what was the prize that you earned at the end? So I graduated 2018 with my bachelor's of science degree in business administration. That's real. And I apply that really to any and everything that I do. That's real. Right now, I tried the corporate part as far as when I first graduated, working, jobs and stuff like that. Right. And that just wasn't for me. Right. I had friends that was going off to other states that got offer letters starting off at $70,000, $90,000 in this industry, that industry, but you do what's best for you. My industry, my field, I had my nonprofit at the time. Right, which is? The Make It Out Foundation. So I had already started my business, you know what I'm saying, and my 501c3. So I was making money and doing different things and doing this and doing that, and I'm mixing and mingling in rooms with millionaires and people who are, big people through my nonprofit, and I love politics. So I started working on campaigns and working for different politicians and stuff like that. Right. I graduated, and I was truly in the essence of what I love, but I was still using my degree because business is all around. This is business. Business is everywhere. So I was with picking my major, I want to make sure it's something that I can actually use it, because sometimes you go to school and you don't use what you went to school for. So I'm using mine, so I can say that my college degree was worth it in a sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, leaving college, from Tallahassee, Florida, after graduating, what was the journey? Where did you take the journey after that?
Once I graduated, I accepted some jobs. My first job, I worked for a national, basically like a political nonprofit organization.
Okay.
And
do you mind saying the name?
I'm not gonna say it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because you locked in though.
Yeah. But because and sometimes.
Because you said nonprofit too.
Yeah.
Sometimes with that, it's a thin line.
Yeah.
And so, and everybody understand what type it is. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Other than that, boom. What happened?
My journey with that was good, but it didn't end too well. So I'm not gonna mention her name.
Right.
But it was a good experience because out the gate, I was like a Central Florida director. So I managed over 26 schools and colleges throughout the Central Florida area at my age, coming out of college, and I was doing what I love. My job was to link up with different colleges throughout the state of Florida and to come up with initiatives and work with students to get them to vote.
Wow.
So I was doing, I'm a director for a state, straight out of college, and I was making really great money.
Right.
But I was doing something that I love. And it's very rare that you get both.
Right.
Because sometimes you have to sacrifice, whether you're going to take what you enjoy, you're going to take a pay cut a little bit, or you're going to take the high pay and be like, I really don't feel like going to this. Or sometimes you just end up in a predicament where you have both. And it was straight. So for me, my journey was different. I was making good money and it was amazing. And then I was able to be back in St. Pete because wherever I went, I traveled through my job. So I was able to move back home to save money. So thank God to my family because, jumping straight out of college, I didn't have to go to the bills and to this for major big things. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's just I'm very appreciative of that. Okay. That I had time to get on my feet and to think in the process after just going through 4 years of school.
Now too, and I know you said things didn't end well at that institution, but I always like to think of things as if
No, you good. You good.
But even though things don't end well, you still got something out of it. Right. Everything is not for everybody. Right. But as long as I've been in some situations where I done took this little piece, that little piece, and I done formed it together, and it put in longevity in whatever you really want to do. Because now you know how to fight off those certain enemies when they come your way. Right. Because you've been exposed to that certain job that you do. You know what I'm saying? So let me get into the meat of this whole situation here. You locked in. First of all, let me ask you, how was Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was amazing.
Because you're not, and I say that because I know we've been chit chatting, and I've been like, man, I gotta get D in the
And we're finally here.
I gotta get D. So she was like Thanksgiving, and so how was Thanksgiving? Because I ain't chit chat with you.
It was good. It was good. I spent time on my mom's side, my dad's side, went and seen some different people. Last night you saw the pictures. We celebrated my aunt's birthday, one of my cousin-in-law birthday. Right. And it was amazing just to be around family. You just never know. You try to love on your people while they're here.
Yeah, you got to.
And, key moments like that I don't try to miss. So if I can come home, I'm going to definitely come home for sure.
For real. You got to come home. You say come home. Yeah. So, meaning you don't live in St. Pete at the moment?
No, I don't. So, recently I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. ATL.
Shouted.
Yeah, so it's been lit. Right. The process has been a process and a journey, but it's been amazing thus far.
So, in Atlanta, it's real cold up there, right?
Yes, it's freezing.
It's freezing in the ATL.
Yes, I need some heavy coats with fur.
Yeah, Burlington Coat Factory.
Seriously, Walmart. I want to go to Walmart, because Walmart
they don't have the big...
they don't have the big ones. See, I'm all about trying to look cute, but...
Oh, okay.
I need the big ones, because it is
you
20 degrees. It's cold.
Yeah, in ATL, y'all got furnace? It's basements in ATL, though.
Yes, there's a lot of basements. Most homes are built with basements, but it's freezing.
It's freezing. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Stay home as long as possible.
Yeah, no, seriously. Maybe that'll keep me off the road so I can save gas.
Yeah, for sure.
Gas is expensive.
It is, and that's crazy because the gas went out like that. But I thought Biden signed something to drop it or something. We ain't gonna kill. We ain't gonna get on that. We're gonna keep it stroking. But so in ATL, but before you went to ATL, we're gonna revisit back on the pop up.
Yeah.
You used to do the pop up here in St. Pete.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how was that?
So that experience was amazing, and thank you for bringing that up. Shout out to Larry. Larry from St. Pete.
Okay, Larry.
So I think he's over in the Virgin Islands right now.
Well, please.
So he moved back to his hometown, but shout out to Larry, an amazing guy. So he would host the pop-up Tuesdays at Rush Hour. Okay. And shout out to Rush Hour as well.
Rush Hour.
Yeah, shout out to Dane.
Chicken and waffle.
Yes, shout out to Dane and on 34th Street.
Sure.
And thank you for the opportunity. And to Larry, Larry was transitioning to move back home, and and he reached out to me, was like, "Hey, I think you'll be good for this to take this over. Like, you're creative, you business savvy, and you know how to pull people in a room."
You do.
And I was like, dang, like this is the platform that I was looking for to really like continue to use my business degree and to continue to learn, and to meet people. So that was amazing. So I started that back in like December of 2020.
Okay.
And before I went out to Atlanta, that's when I ended it. So I did it from December 2020 all the way up until like maybe 4 months ago of this year. It was amazing. So I've hosted just count between December 2020 from like 3 or 4 months ago from November.
There you go.
I done a lot of pop-ups. So and basically what it is that I would have people of all ages, men, women, kids, whatever it is, whatever you do, I would invite them out. Of course there's a vendor fee, but the restaurant already comes with tables, chairs. You buy your drink. That way you're putting money back into that black-owned business. People was buying drinks. They loved the food.
It was live.
The food was amazing at Rush Hour. The drinks, everything. The bartender service was good. Yeah. We did have hookah as well. Shout out to Bailey Hookahs that came there every Tuesday.
Shout out to Icons too.
Yeah.
They let us in. That's who they let us in. And you know what? That's cool because I'm so happy I got you in the pod too. Yeah. I just dropped the pod the other day with some of the vendors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I seen the one with Smooth, one that worked there. Yeah.
I try to drop them in there. And that's what I do, man. I'm trying to get the word out there to everybody. I like networking.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because I think of it as if we in a boat. Mm-hmm. It's two of us in a boat. And if one person is rowing, we really not gonna get nowhere. Actually, we're not gonna get nowhere. But if it's two people rowing, we can accomplish that goal together.
Right.
At a quicker pace.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So that's what I feel like when we come in there as far as networking, we need the network. Right. So not only do people get a chance to network at the pop-up, they get a chance to make money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can come there and sell your product.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I really loved it because I'm like, a pop-up, is it like a flea market type? Mm-hmm. And it's like a flea market type, but it's real cooler than a flea market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's way more professional than a flea market. You know what I'm saying? And everybody come out there and they put their thing together, but I love it.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man, for hosting that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And what he's talking about, y'all, so really I got my kind of like my up in the pop-up thing. Started off at Rush Hour, and then I started doing pop-ups here and there. And the one that he's speaking of is most recently I teamed up with Curry, who is the owner of Ambitious Hustlers. He have a clothing line, and we partnered together, and it was really, really lit. And I want to say shout out to the Icon family. If y'all ever in the Tampa area, please go visit his store. He's a wonderful, wonderful owner. A community-driven team, and it was really awesome. Like, they allowed me to use their space and to bring people out, and people came from all over. St. Pete, Clearwater, Tampa, this, like vendors from all over the Tampa Bay area, St. Pete, and it was lit. So shout out to them, shout out to Smooth, the manager, and it was awesome.
It was lit.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice.
It was popping. Hey, and your boy Curry.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
you know, me
young with great energy.
Yeah. And I really like his brand. Actually, when I was in his setting up, I had his hat on.
Yeah.
It's over in the change.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them boys there too. You know. And I know I wanted to get with you too, because in closing on that, I wanted to lock you in and elaborate just how can people, what's the process on getting with you to get in the pop-up?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking me that. So first off, follow me on Instagram, Dajuh Sawyer Enterprises. That's all one word, DAJUH Enterprises on Instagram. That's where I promote all of my events. That's my events page. Normally how it works is I'll either utilize Eventbrite, Facebook and Instagram, and post like my flyers and stuff when I have an event coming up. The options, you can like normally just go straight through Eventbrite and it'll have the information on how you can sign up, or people can contact me individually through cell phone. So it's very simple. Right now, I'm like, you know, just getting my foot in the door in Atlanta. So that was really one of my biggest reasons on moving there, is really to expand. Right. You know, so I haven't done anything else since that pop-up in October. I told myself I want to kick the door down in Atlanta.
Right.
So stay tuned, because I'm going to speak it into existence. Moving into next year, I will have events for y'all to come up to and participate with my name on it. And it's going to be lit.
Hey, I like that idea, because we could put a party, but we could, not a party bus, we could put a bus together.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Put a package, a hotel package together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just make it a whole weekend event.
Lit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
Like a 2-day thing.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think getting your product, getting your brand out there is huge right now.
It is.
You know, because that's a lasting memory. That's a lasting thought on people's memory. Just your brand.
Right.
Like, what did you, your brand that you have out there? What did you come up with that brand? How did you come up with it?
Really, like it's just like the community really, like, honestly, I'm gonna say this, like, everybody will always ask me to, can I speak somewhere, or can I host this, or can I can I like, I was always in that like leadership, mentor, or executing like role, whatever it is, whether I'm event planning, whether I'm hosting, whatever it is, like, so really it was a community that molded me into who I am, and first and foremost, shout out to God.
That's real.
Because all the power, but so it's just like the community really like gave me that platform, because that got me out of my shell to really get out here. So my brand is really, it's me. It is Dajuh Sawyer. So that's why I came up with Dajuh Sawyer Enterprises LLC, because like people were starting to pay me to want to speak and do this and do that. That's how I know like I'm within my purpose, and you know, being in that community role and this and that, like, that's my platform, my voice, my events, and this and that. So.
And that's what you gotta do, because that's power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's within. You
know
what I mean? If you don't have that confidence and you don't speak it and you don't let that energy get out, man, you will never, you know, and that's so crazy, because I remember me and my manager a long time ago, I forgot what was going on, and we was like, man, I just can't wait till that one day. It's coming.
Yeah.
I say it's gonna fall in our hands. I say it's coming.
Yeah.
Boy, it fell in our hands.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, if you put it out there, you definitely got to put that energy out there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because you need it to grow.
Right.
You know? So, you know, 3 in the hole, we rocking in with these this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? What you, as far as like things to do, fun things, what you like to do?
Really, like, I'm a very spontaneous person. So,
get up and go just like that.
Yes, I am. Like, my friends would tell you, they would call me and be like, dang, so no invite? I mean, I don't got time to wait on nobody. Like, you can tell me you want to go, like, jump out of a plane. Yeah, let's go.
Let's do this.
Like, seriously. Like, I like spontaneous stuff like that. So, I love the outdoors. I do enjoy painting. I find it very soothing. I like community stuff, volunteering, working out when I'm disciplined.
That's right.
I have been slacking, so I need to get back on it.
I think, but you know what? I think you can't really get back on it till after Christmas. No, after New Year's.
Yes, no, seriously, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's really no excuse.
Yeah, but still, really.
But it's you know, that's a stretch.
Right.
And I think everybody just take that whole stretch to just be themselves.
Because Christmas about to be like 2 weeks. Like, it's gonna go by so fast.
You can, and I know you was talking about the bicycle drive.
Yes.
I want to link into that.
Yes.
I know you got the bicycle drive going on.
Yes. Yeah, I sent the information to your phone.
Could you just give a little elaboration on the bicycle drive?
Yeah, so this is like one of my first initiatives since being in Atlanta, and I really it was just on my heart. Like, when God puts something on your heart, it felt like when God put it on my heart to start right now in profit, and I didn't move on it when He told me to, but someone told me, get your behind up, put out this post, like text your contacts, and like, let's get the word out. Sure. And I just wanted to do something just for kids, and I'm gonna tell you this, like, since being in Atlanta, like, I want to say shout out to the kids that's in Atlanta. They're hustlers. Like, when I moved there, you see so many. I'm talking about little kids on the corners, on the highways, in the intersections, at the corner stores, selling water, selling hats, selling t-shirts, whatever it is. Like, whether, like, you can have a little dude that's like 5 years old with his big brother, but he out there and they making money. And I always see that, and it just like it just inspired me to be like, dang, like, this is how I know I'm in the right place, in the right city. So I just wanted to do something going into the new year, basically to like sow my seed. This is me sowing my seed, and this is my way. Everybody have their different way. Whatever you do, whether it's the public or private, that's your business. But this is me sowing my seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, moving into the new year, and my goal, and I'm gonna get it. Is you know to
say that again. You what?
I'm going to get it.
That's
yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I like it.
Yeah. 60 bikes sponsored. Yeah. I have before December 19th of this year.
How can they reach you to donate?
Yeah. So you can. So bikes right now. I've been going to Walmart all week, and I want to just say shout out to everybody who donated so far. I've gotten 9 bikes so far within this first week of like putting it out there. So I want to just say shout out to the people in the community in the city of St. Pete and in Atlanta for donating so far. But right now they have the deals right now on kids bikes from $48 to $60. You can send it through PayPal, make it out foundation24@gmail.com, or you can send it directly to my Cash App, Dajuh S08. All the proceeds go towards the kids' bikes, and I would like go to the store and buy it. So yeah, and that's
what's the deadline?
So really, I would say
when you're trying to have all the chips in.
Yeah, so December 19th is on that Sunday, so I would definitely say, like, if you could have it to me by that Friday, December 17th, that'll be great. Because I'm gonna try to, if I can go past 60, we're gonna do it to the.
That's real.
Yeah.
To the wheels fall.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Sure.
So yeah, that Friday, and I understand we are in unique times.
Plugging in.
So right. I'm being very considerate because people got a lot of stuff going on. It's hard out here.
So
so yeah, so this is my first initiative in Atlanta. So I'm very excited about it.
Right.
To get my foot in the door in the Atlanta community.
So you got okay. So you shaking this thing. You shaking this thing.
I'm happy talking about it because God, I feel the energy though. I like this.
The podcast 3 in the hole, man.